What we want to do probably in May is to give a framework, to give the right rules for collecting societies to be able to organize themselves in the best way in order to license their works, their music, maybe other works, to users, new operators on the internet, other users who can then show these and permit consumers to download these works at home. There's no European legislation today, which means there are 27 national legislations. But we're talking about a digital single market of 27 member states and 500 million consumers like you and me. And we believe that we need European rules to allow sufficient margin of maneuver for authors and their collecting societies who represent their interests to be able to embrace the new opportunities of the internet. Of course, the whole purpose is to have a single rule book for a single digital single market. For us, it's important that there is a general awareness, and what we very strongly believe in is that innovation and creativity is really the competitive edge of Europe, and we want to maintain that. And we want to be sure that Europeans, creators, innovative companies still are able to develop new ideas, they get them funding for doing so, and that they are also remunerated for that. And the strategy will look at different aspects of intellectual property, such as the patents, trademarks, copyright for music and films, commercial secrets. And when we have these rights, and we also need to protect them and to enforce them, and it's important therefore that we also look at measures to fight against piracy and counterfeiting of products, because counterfeited products, such as, for example, pharmaceuticals, pose a real risk to the security and the lives of our citizens. So we need to enforce intellectual property rights there as well. It has to be clear what is protected by copyright and where authors have a right to be remunerated. And the purpose of these new rules will be to allow just that. Because, let's be clear, if Europe doesn't protect its creators and inventors, they will no longer create and invent. And there will be no longer music, there will be no longer films, there will be no longer new products. And if there's no music, there will be no television, there will be no internet. So it's essential to maintain that balance.